about the effect of heroin and opiates on sexual dysfunction, especially male sexual dysfunction. Nothing to disclose. And this is a picture from yesterday. After the session, you can try and taste the effects on sexual dysfunction. It's in the city center. So there are lots of causes for erectile dysfunction, and one is medication and also the addictive drugs. There are some definition differences for opioids and opiates. Opioids are a class of natural, semi-synthetic and synthetic drugs, but opiates are natural opium-derived drugs. So opiates are a little bit different. So opiates are both therapeutical and illicit drugs. And when we look at the classification, you can easily see that there are some natural, semi-synthetic and synthetic ones. Today I'm going to talk about the natural ones, the morphine, codeine, and also semi-synthetic heroin. Opioids are chemical compounds, and opiates are chemical compounds that are extracted from, refined from natural plant of poppy. And also the analgesic effects of opioids, they can directly inhibit the ascending transmission by inhibiting the nociceptive information from the spinal cord dorsal horn, and also they have activate pain control. There are some different types of opioid receptors that are located in different parts of the body, and they are all members of G protein coupled receptors family. They have different functions, and when we look at the mechanism of action, you can easily see that they are stimulating the potassium efflux, leading to hyperpolarization and reduce cyclic adenosine monophosphate production. And overall, the effect is reduction in neuronal cell stability. They are affecting the hormonal levels also. They are affecting the hypothalamus secretion of GnRH and also anterior pituitary FSH and LH levels, resulting lower testosterone levels. And also when we look at the literature, there are some studies reported related to the effects on sexual dysfunction of these drugs, and they are described in different ways, and they have been evaluated with using some questionnaires in that field. This study is about the opioid use and the risk of erectile dysfunction. There is a quite enormous study included 8,000 men, and they saw that pooled results demonstrated the use of opioids was significantly associated with the increase of erectile dysfunction. And also, when we look at the ESSM page, we can easily see the effects on sexual dysfunction. They result in erectile dysfunction, they result in lower testosterone levels, and also they result in sexual desire and satisfaction. And also, when evaluating the subtypes of these chemicals, it's easily seen that using the heroin and morphine causes erectile dysfunction statistically significantly. And also, when we look at the hormone levels, this study demonstrates the hormone levels. The maximum decline in plasma testosterone levels occurred in 6 to 8 hours after heroin injection. And they had constantly higher levels of LH, but the plasma testosterone levels were no different than comparing the placebo group for about the naltrexone. Heroin is an opioid drug made from morphine, a natural substance taken from the seed pod of opium poppy plants. They can be both white or brown powder or a black sticky substance. This study in the literature demonstrates that heroin protecting the gram ejaculation, but this is a little bit proactive, provocative study. This will be due to the effects on sexual dysfunction. And this study demonstrating the effects also to the sexual dysfunction in opioid-dependent men receiving methadone substitution treatments, it's easily seen that erectile dysfunction is really at high levels for these patients during the evaluation process. And also erectile dysfunction was reported for the heroin addicts receiving methadone maintenance treatment. It's very high levels when observing the results. And also these studies demonstrating the effects of morphine dependence and detoxification treatments. Testosterone levels decreased in all treated groups, and also erectile dysfunction is seen in these groups. And also this study demonstrates the sexual behavior of heroin addicts shows significant decrease in disturbances. They are at high risk of sexual dysfunction. And this study also shows the opioid effects on sexual dysfunction. They have really high effects on sexual dysfunction, and they can be also treated with PDE5 inhibitors, and PDE5 inhibitors can increase the sexual functions among these men. This study is an animal study regarding the use of codeine and the effects on sexual dysfunction. They both evaluated the fertility index and the sexual function levels. It's obvious to see that fertility index is lower in the codeine receivers, and also erectile dysfunction can be seen, but codeine has also stimulatory effects on sexual performance with enhanced libido and vigor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Due to lack of time, we can have one question.